welcome to my podcast. This is episode number 13. I'm the Butler. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay. Today we're talking about no time is a good time for an audit. Let's get into it. So I was looking at a local reseller store with them this week, and I've found so many problems, so many issues that I was thinking with the summer slowdown coming, it's a good time to completely audit their store and make sure that all the items they have are accounted for. Along with just the items being available issues, they were having issues with their listings. They've been selling for over almost 2 years, and they're just not getting the kind of sales they're looking at, and things just aren't moving for them, and they're just not having the results they wanted. So I looked at the listings, and right away I could see what the problem was. And I'm sure a lot of new sellers and a lot of old sellers are dealing with this same problem. And you know, when you break down your store, like I said, you want to make sure all the items are accounted for and you can find them. And then we move into your listings. And you know, titles are so important. You know, people put a lot of worthless words into their title, like amazing, fantastic, vintage. You know, none of these words need to be in your title. All those words can be in like your message, the little message above the price. You know, you could put that in there, little descriptive message. You could put it in there. You could put it in your description, but you do not put it in the title. You don't want to waste any of your title space with worthless words that aren't searched for. If people aren't searching for those words, you don't want them in your title. So, I mean, I see a lot of people putting worthless words like amazing and fantastic and great shape and vintage in their title, and those are worthless words that are taking up space. So, description. You know, keep the flower out of your description. Nobody cares about what you think. Nobody, you know, all that business, all that stuff, busyness going on. I mean, I don't like people that, you know, just say, yeah, works great, or, you know, I'm not saying just don't put anything. I'm saying, you know, just, you know, what it is and what kind of condition it is and what's wrong with it, and you know, just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts, you know, and that's it. Just the facts. And if you need any more information to make an informed decision, please contact me, you know, and that's it, you know. So be smart about your description. Look at your photos. They got this like free adjustment tools right on the photos. Adjust your photos, for crying out loud. Bring up the light, you know, let's see them. What do you got going on? I don't want to see dark photos. Another major thing too is, well, there's two more major issues that are going to really help your sales. One is not, I'm going to go with the second and then the first important one, but the one major one is eBay will leave a little message on your listing that says this item hasn't seen any action since the Civil War, or you ought to think about throwing this away, or did you really buy this? No, they leave these little messages that say like this item isn't seen. You know, no one's messing with this item. You might want to update it. So you don't want to update those items, because those items are in the eBay abyss, never to be seen again. If you want to, those items are being seen on the dark web. You got to go to the dark web to see those items now, because they're in the eBay abyss. And even if you update them, they're still never coming out of the abyss again. I believe that they're gone for good. The algorithm is going to hate those items forever. So the best thing to do is to end those listings. End them. Relist them. Revamp your title. Revamp your description. Add yourself some color and relist them. But before you relist those items, there's one major thing you want to look at, and this is what most people mess up on, and that is shipping. Most people, when they first start eBay, have no grasp on quality shipping and how to bring value to their item by bringing value shipping prices to their customers. If you're the type of person that's trying to make money on shipping, you're looking like a fool, and you need to stop that. Stop it. Stop it right now. You do not make money on shipping. You're selling an item, make money on that. You need more money, list more stuff. But do not try to overcharge shipping. It just makes eBay an undesirable place to buy things. People don't want to pay for shipping anyway. So if you're going to charge shipping, at least bring value to it. Try to find the right weight, the best way to ship something, and bring that value to them, and they'll appreciate it, and you'll get more sales. But if you've totally messed up on your shipping, in one of the stores I was looking at, this guy was selling a pair of shoes that weighed 2 pounds, and he had them listed at 6 pounds, like 5 to 6 pounds, 4 to 6 pounds, something like that. Crazy. So he totally messed up on his shipping. He didn't know it. When he first was listing, he just wanted to make sure he got enough money for shipping, and he didn't realize what they weighed or anything. And knowing what stuff weighs is everything. And you can bring value to an item if you're using the proper shipping. People understand their shipping. But when you're trying to charge, $25 to ship a pair of used shoes or whatever, and that's just crazy. You gotta know what you're doing. So if you've been selling for a while and you've got a grasp on shipping, and maybe you had some items that are sitting online that haven't sold in a while, or aren't moving, you might want to look at them and make sure that your shipping, you didn't mess up on your shipping, and and people are seeing a massive high price to ship an item. And you'll get way more sales that way. So yeah, that's it. So to recap, for your audit, you want to make sure your items are accounted for and you can find them. Your title, you're not using any worthless words. Just use words that people will search for. They won't search for an amazing pair of shoes, or the perfect jacket, or whatever. Don't 100%, whatever. I mean, just people don't put in those words. They just put in, so think like a customer when you're doing your titles. Make sure your photos, make sure you're using the adjustment tools. They're there for free, so no dark photos. Make sure your descriptions are accurate, no worthless words, just the facts, ma'am. And make sure you're shipping, you're bringing value to your customers. Another thing is the international shipping option. So you're in the global shipping program. Underneath that box in your listing, there's a section that says other options. International shipping. Underneath it, it'll say other shipping options. It'll say calculated by buyer's location, same price to all buyers, or none. I find that when I leave it on none, it gives the buyer internationally the cheapest shipping rate possible. When I put calculated by their location, for whatever reason, it jacks them. So I just leave none, and I do a lot of international shipping, and I find that brings the best value and shipping prices to the customer. If anybody has any information on that, please leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, summer slowdown is a great time to do that audit. Make sure your store is up to snuff. You're bringing value to your customers. You're optimized. You're organized. You're ready to rock and roll. And remember to live the dream. Talk to you later.